So it's 9:03 at night. I'm supposed to wake up at 4:30, and it's still super, super bright. Hey everyone, I had a little bit of trouble falling asleep last night because the sun would not go away, and then by the time I hit my desk at 5, it's still sunny. So I go to bed, it's sunny, and I wake up, it's sunny. But today is going to be a full day of content because we are going to be making the longest YouTube ads tutorial ever, which means it's also going to be one of the longest preparation times to make a video ever. So it has been 5 hours and I'm not even halfway done with the slides for the video. So if you ever wonder like, wow, I wonder how long it takes to make these long tutorials, well, pretty much an entire day. I gave myself, I think, 6 or 7 hours to create the slides, and that's not going to be nearly enough, but I think you're really, really gonna like how this YouTube ads tutorial update for 2019 turns out, but that's enough because I've got at least another 3 or 4 hours of slides before I can finally start recording. Wow, so that took twice as long as I thought. It wound up taking about 8.5 hours to make the slides and just get ready for this massive YouTube ads tutorial. This is going to be coming out the first week of July, I believe. And my goal is to have this around an hour, just going through A to Z, everything, whether you want to grow your channel or generate leads. It's going to all be in there. It took me 2 hours this morning to go through the comments from all the previous videos, and I think that's something that is really easy to forget to do when you're creating content. So that's just a tip. If you're creating content, always make sure that you're actually not only just replying to your comments, but going back and reading them before you make another video. So there's going to be a lot of extra stuff in here, and I was just really surprised by how much has changed since the last big tutorial. So with that, I have about an hour or so of talking, and then I can finally wrap up the day. So this is something I just want to share with you because it didn't make it into the tutorial. There's a lot of things that didn't make it in. But if you're playing with YouTube ads right now, it's definitely something that is going to end very soon. Something that I'm starting to notice a trend across multiple client accounts. And this is boring stuff that no new person wants to learn in a tutorial. So that's why I'm including it here. Is ad costs are going up, and there are some large people who are jumping into the space and actually starting to find success with YouTube ads. With all the YouTube ad apocalypses, I think it's going to be a long while before the big brands actually get on board with it. And I think what's going on with Facebook is just kind of delaying it. But if you've been on the fence and you're like, oh, I'll do YouTube ads later, or oh, you know what, I need a perfect ad. Seriously, now is the time. We are scrambling right now to get our YouTube ads back up because these ridiculously low costs are not going to last. So I want to leave you with this. If you want to grow your YouTube channel, the best way we've found to do it is actually not to create a specific channel trailer. I know everyone wants to create a channel trailer, so that was in the tutorial. I'm not going to recommend that you do that. It's kind of the contradiction of content creation, right? You shouldn't do this, but I'm going to include it in because that's what people want, is to re-upload your content, your successful content videos, re-upload them as unlisted, just change them up a bit so you don't get dinged by YouTube for duplicate content, and then run them as discovery ads against affinity, in-market, and channels. You are absolutely going to crush it, at least for the next 6 to 9 months. And I'm telling you at my own peril because there are some competitors that are starting to stomp on our toes a little bit. So I do have to be careful with how much I share, which kind of sucks because it's one of those things like I really like telling you every little thing, but when I tell you every little thing and then I notice that it's actually being used against us, it's just the way the world works, right? Copying is the best form of flattery, I guess. So if you're trying to grow a channel, that's the way to do it. If you're trying to drive leads to your site and you aren't part of the YouTube Partners Program, just don't bother with discovery ads. That's something that we've absolutely been crushed on. If you're part of the YouTube Partners Program, use discovery ads like no other to drive traffic off of YouTube. I'm dead serious. Forget in-stream. But if you're not in the YouTube Partners Program, then in-stream is pretty much where you're at. So I do apologize for the super boring vlog, and I hope those little YouTube ads insights that are just kind of off the cuff were helpful. I do want to make sure that each vlog is valuable, but it's been a long day. It's 7:30 now. I started at 5. I'm too tired to do that math. That just means I should actually eat something. So until the next video, keep crushing it with your YouTube ads, growing your YouTube channel if that's what you're doing, and just keep building the business you love, as tiring as it is.